Map up that. That is not the title. It should be the title though. Hey, good night, Doors. You know EP too? Okay. I'm just gonna be playing games. Da, 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 da. I need a new thumbnail. I really like this piano music. It's actually really nice. Do da 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 da. Sorry, I'm setting things up real quick. And by real quick, I mean it's probably gonna take a while. Alright, chat suck. Categories are updated. Yes. What do you mean, sussy game? It has a category on Twitch. It can't be that sussy. It can't be that sussy. It has a category on Twitch. Twitch doesn't allow sussy games. Okay. There we go. I can turn it off. Americas. Bro, did he just snap to this? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, I just didn't see what. Hey. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe it is sausage.
Wakey, wakey.
Ah!
Do you remember me, Acacia? Okay, I give. I was joking. Hold on.
Mean the
Close your
tree?
eyes.
Banana.
Darling, this is the 97th run. Aren't you at your limit?
I had all the oh my god.
One more time.
What the?
All right, if you insist.
Why is everybody so horny? What did they put in the water?
Go ahead, enter your name. Just one more time. Then you're taking a break.
My name is Chad Thunderdun. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that. Enter your name. Alright, verify identity. Oh, so I do, but Scarlet King or Blade haven't. Great. Ah, I can't. Okay. Let's go with... excuse me. Let's go with Scarlet King.
Primary objective.
I need to get to a menu.
Tactical lead. Adjutant.
Eliminate who?
Assault. Life. Fire support. Sunny. Recon. Acacia.
God damn!
Ready. Standing by.
Fire support locked in. I've got our flank. Combat simulation.
Damn!
Initiated.
Oh,
Life Vesla. Ready to proceed. Let's move, darling.
Latest intel. Hydrogen levels are climbing near the tree. An intense snowstorm is forming over Schwoldro.
this game is not giving me the option to adjust my... Oh,
Millions
hello,
have
hold
been
on.
evacuated. Hydrogen contamination is projected to reach critical levels in 48 hours.
Sorry. Is my only option to dash and run?
Darling, we need to pick up
Okay,
the
so I
pace.
can't jump. I can just dash.
Might need another calibration.
Alright, Tiki. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your evening.
Orders.
Sorry, I'm gonna be this. Oh, this is gonna be staring at boobs, I guess.
Feels just right.
Hope you have fun drawing.
That was a touch slower than my best, but still within margin.
I don't even dash that far.
Ready for something tougher?
I could have done better than that.
Plug it down. All in one go.
It wasn't all in one go. Wait, why was I? Yum. Oh, okay. V-sync on, yes. Are these my only I don't have audio? Or is it limited because we're in this tutorial mode?
Enemy forces. Plug it down.
Bro, that slowdown.
Fully loaded. A Titan. Emir is up ahead. They always
What do you mean
show
a
up in
Titan?
entry.
Oh.
All right.
Da 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 da
Let's do
da
this.
da da da. Is that a giant woman? It is a giant woman. Okay, so apparently headshots aren't gonna... Where's our weak spot? Oh, wait, I think I found it. It's the only place that is getting any kind of different reaction.
Athos is engaged. I'll finish it off.
Uh-oh. What now?
Fully loaded.
I am not hitting those headshots. Oh, am I supposed to press Q?
Let's put an end to this.
Sorry, I was distracted. For a very long time. Man, this is going on for a while.
Valhalla awaits.
Hey, I did it.
No matter how many times it comes back, we'll take it down. Like back then. Like today. It's over, darling.
You have to wake up. The accident wasn't your fault. Simulated monsters vanished into virtual space. Image froze, flickered into static, and was swallowed by absolute darkness. It spent the last few days almost entirely inside the simulation pod. When I opened my eyes, even the training room lights felt blinding. And now it was finally over. Why was I in simulation? Agent of Yggdrasil Enterprises and commanding officer of the Heimdall Force. 2 weeks ago, we received word of a spike in activity of the tree in Snowcare. And launched an eradication plan, and my operatives and I began 2 weeks of intensive environmental stress training. I sat in the pod, setting my head. 2 delicate hands reached over, one on my shoulder, the other gently rubbing my brow.
You've worked hard, darling.
Were those my hands? Oh. Damn! It was Life's voice, my operative, and someone I was especially close to. One word for me and she'd act without hesitation. We'd survived more close calls than I could count. Kept my eyes closed and guided her hand over them. We had no choice. Maybe the tree was set off by Zero. It's been erratic ever since that mission in Chozo.
That maniac. She'll pay for it one day.
How are you holding up? 98 sim runs? I didn't think we'd make it through so many.
I'm fine. High-stress training's just another path to getting stronger.
The suit was built to put us in a dire situation against the tree. We shouldn't push ourselves like this too often. I'm completely drained. Like I'll pass out any second. The second I close my eyes.
Darling, I brought cake. Want to have a slice before you fall asleep?
God damn, I want cake. Oh, not gonna lie, this is actually what my character would look like if I had the choice. Or if I was, like, if I had the choice to customize my character in the game. Heard Fenny's voice. I opened my eyes and through Life's fingers, saw her peeking in from the doorway. She's not in the doorway. She was also one of those closest to me. No matter where she was, even on the battlefield, she always stood out like a bright star. No matter what we were up against, she was like fire. Never discouraged, never defeated. Just seeing her gave me strength. Bring it to the break room. We'll eat it together. I smiled at life, then pushed myself to my feet. I need to shower and change. Let's meet in the break room at 30.
Okay, I'll pop it in the fridge.
Then he left with the cake, leaving just Life and me in the room. Go freshen up. Not sure where. Okay, she ran off to. I'll go find her. Life nodded and turned to leave. Oh, wait. I pulled her into a hug from behind and she let out a quiet, satisfied exhale. Even with her back to me, I could tell she was smiling. Bro, this is just... You've worked hard too, darling. She turned and hugged me back, resting her head against my chest. She didn't say anything. This is such fan fiction. Her forehead nuzzled against my chin. And we just stayed like that for a while. Quiet, close, and warm.
See you in the break room, darling.
All right. This is a little cringe. I'd searched the area, but I couldn't find Acacia. On my way back to grab my comms terminal, she suddenly appeared, rounding the corner at the end of the hall. She looks different. Acacia looked young, but in truth, he spent 30 years in cryoslave due to the Juvosis pandemic. I was the one who had woken her. Back in her time, people would have called her a nerd. Not much of a talker, unless she was with me. After we'd spent up time together, she started hanging around me for no particular reason, just like now. Where'd you disappear to? I've been looking everywhere.
Forgot to clear my daily quests. Had to double back and knock them out.
Daily quests? There's cake in the break room. You coming?
Yeah, I saw Fanny's message.
She pulled in to step behind me and followed me to my room.
Once this op's done, let's finally finish that game. It requires 2.
That's what's on your mind. The night before a mission? Okay, I misread that.
You're the one who's always busy. I've still got a ton of stuff I want to do with you.
Okay. That's all. I'm gonna grab a shower.
Go ahead. I'll just nap here a bit. I already showered. Clean clothes and everything.
She kicked off her shoes and burrowed under my blanket, just poking her head out.
Aren't you gonna strip?
Bro. Try to sneak a peek, huh? Oh my god, I hate this.
Who, me? As if I've ever had a naughty thought.
This is... Oh my god. Why the zipping sound? I ignored her and headed for the shower, undressing. This is a trashy romance novel, isn't it? Cold water poured over me from head to toe, soaking into the exhaustion buried deep in my bones, loosening it, peeling it away, washing it clean. I can't read this normally. I have to be like... I have to do like voices and stuff. I toweled off and slipped under the blanket. Acacia wasn't asleep. She was lying on her side, eyes fixed on mine. This is such...
When are we meeting with everyone?
In 20 minutes. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I see what he looks like in the corner. I hate him. Her eyes dipped down for a moment, then locked onto mine again, bold and unblinking. What are you thinking? We don't have time for that. What? Oh my god. This is so sus.
Not.
Hey Lynn, how you doing? Oh my god, Lynn.
Fine. Then let's just nap.
She curled into my arms, her head nestled into the crook of my neck. Her hair carried a faint trace of shampoo. Her breath tickled softly against my... Oh my god! That flutter of desire in my chest faced under the warmth of her hug. or faded under the warmth of her hug. Just holding her like this was more than enough. Shut up. Closed my eyes and drifted off until there was a knock at the door.
Darling, you in there?
Penny's voice rang through the door, and poof, my arms were empty. Opened my eyes in case she was gone. The window left wide open. How does this window open? Is this like one solid piece? Come on in.
Hey.
A blur of gold filled my vision. Penny dove into my arms. Her freshly blow-dried hair spilling across my face, and then it came a kiss. Warm and passionate. Oh my god! A lot of the dialogue, some of it is cringe. Yeah. I'm seeing that. This is reading like a trashy romance novel.
You must be beat. Wanna sleep a bit longer?
I just shut my eyes for a bit. I'm good now.
Let's go have cake. I got your favorite flavor.
This is my character. Like, this is absolutely what my character should look like. Welcome in, Rebel. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. We've been trading side by side this whole time. When do we even find time to order cake? She didn't order it, you idiot. She baked it.
During that 5-minute break. Duh.
Oh, she did order it. Never mind. Damn it. I was hoping I got that right. What 5-minute break? She rolled off me and leaned in, resting her forehead on my shoulder.
Wait a second.
She leaned closer, took a deep sniff of the pillow, then the blanket.
Acacia was here, wasn't she?
You've been farting in this blanket, haven't you? Yeah, she tagged along on the way back. We ended up napping for a bit. I hate this guy so much! Look at his... Look at his stereotypical anime edgy pro tag look.
Huh? Wait, did you two shower together?
Yeah, she already had one before she showed up. Is that the problem?
Still not fair. She got a whole cuddle nap and I didn't. I demand compensation. Right now.
I just had a nap, bro. She rubbed her cheek against mine. I laughed and pulled her into a hug. The next time we'll shower together and I'll blow dry her hair afterwards.
Promise?
Promise. To then defer to the kiss. Slow, deep, lingering. When she drew back at last, her cheeks were flushed.
Alright, let's go have some cake.
This is one of those trashy harem isekai mangas. Usually I like those, but this is maybe a little too heavy. Maybe a little too ham-fisted here with the harem roots. Life was already in the break room without her combat gear. There was a soft air about her. As soon as she saw me, she picked up a plate and walked over.
Fresh out of the fryer.
What, the cake? Oh, fried chicken. Plate held fried chicken nuggets. She speared one with a toothpick and lifted it toward my mouth. I caught her wrist and in one smooth motion, cupped her face and kissed her on both cheeks. Yeah, 'cause I'm so cool. Then I took the toothpick from her and fed the nugget to her instead. Oh my god, bro. Took the brunt of the sim, even in the first bite. I see why Hiro likes this game. Press your lips together, but the smile still slipped through. Soft and sweet at the corners. Oh my god. Keisha pushed open the door and stepped inside. She gave the room a quick scan, then dropped casually into a chair. What'd you run off to?
It was kinda embarrassing. I'm still not used to being seen holding you like that.
You have to get used to it sooner or later. Keep getting flustered and maybe you'll build up some immunity.
I don't really have experience with this kind of thing. Think
Bruh.
you could walk me through it?
Why? He doesn't deserve this. I walked over, gently tilted her chin, and brushed a soft kiss across her lips. I hate this. I hate this. Life was still there. Was still right there. We both knew it. Acacia latched onto me like a startled octopus, so flustered her tongue nearly tied itself in a knot. Happy Chinese New Year! Hope you had a good holiday celebration. I don't celebrate. It's not in my religion or culture, but yeah, hope you had a good Chinese New Year. By the time we pulled apart, her face was crimson. Life had her eyes locked on Acacia. Chin tucked, eyes narrowed, a rare sly little smirk tugging at her lips. So even you can be bad. I hate this guy.
I learned from the best.
Ta-da! Cake delivery! Darling, you do the honors. Here's to a flawless mission.
It was not flawless. I hate this guy so much. I lay back on the couch, give me the mission briefing again and again.
Come on, darling. Put that down for now. Priority 1 is to rest, remember? Wear wheels up tomorrow.
You're right.
You didn't finish your cake?
God damn, I want that cake. Life took a seat beside me, slice of cake in hand.
Here. Open up, darling.
Keisha slid in on my other side. She didn't say a word, just quietly claimed one of my arms. And where is that arm? I can clearly see the arm. What do you mean she claimed one of them? Okay, never mind, nothing's... obviously sus stuff is happening here, but... The flash went off as Benny snapped a photo with her terminal. It's a phone.
Let's see how it turned out.
It's clearly a phone.
Acacia, where are you putting those legs?
Bruh. I looked down, Keisha practically in my lap, pale pink soles of her feet propped right on my... Huh?
It's more comfortable this way.
Huh?
Knife? Seriously? You too?
Wait, is that Twilight Sparkle? Oh, I didn't even read the dialogue. Oh, okay, good, this does it. Should her head caught life mid-kiss, lips just brushing the corner of my mouth. Naturally, that moment made it into the shot. Life leaned over, picked up the screen, and nodded with quiet satisfaction.
Don't delete that one. Send it to me.
In your dreams.
And bruh, I keep forgetting. I need to listen to Penny. It's okay, let her have it. Let's take another. And you two, quit messing with Penny. Life and Acacia backed off slightly. Penny reset the angle and tried again.
Say cheese.
It might not be the same person. Ah, I still remember the actress's name. With the next day's mission ahead, we only shared a moment of quiet closeness before calling it a night. I thought that caffeine. I lay down, planning to go over the mission details again, but sleep took hold before I could. Just like that, I drifted off. Tomorrow's problems could wait. I hate this guy. The next day, like girls did before me, fully geared, weapons ready. How'd you sleep?
Well, I was so excited I ended up dreaming we were chopping down a tree. That's gotta be a good sign, right?
Okay, I don't know. It does kind of sound like the same actress. What was her name? Hold on, I need to look this up. Yeah, damn it. Tara Strong, that's who it is. Let me see. Snowbreak? Benny, voice actress. Or actor. Heather Nicolette. Okay, I've never heard of her before. But it is not who I thought it was. It is not Tara Strong. I smiled. Lepidication looked sharp too. Seemed like they both slept well.
Fresh intel from Shrojo. Titogen levels near the tree just hit critical.
Shrojo? Is that how you pronounce that? Titogen though. What again?
What about civilians? Any word on evac?
Most of them made it out. But the ones remaining are probably already turning into the changed.
Into the what? Termination's pretty faster than expected. At least twice our original estimate.
Then let's get a move on. Before the tree turns that whole region into a containment zone.
Oh, she said part of the name of the game! What's up, British? We had taken down Zero with Ignitional Defector. Hold up, and Trojo? Didn't she say like Trojo? It destroyed a replica tree that she had created. We had then performed 2 weeks of virtual combat training, adapting to the hostile terrain around the real Titigen tree. In Shrojo, our next target. She said it with like an R, right? Not Shoujo, it was Shrojo. Now as I looked over my operatives standing before me, each one of them met my eyes with unwavering resolve. With them at my side, failure wasn't an option. Operation Condor commenced. We boarded the aircraft, fuzzy to the clouds en route to Shrojo. Past hills and farmlands, we touched down at one of Yggdrasil's armed bases near the border. From there, we transferred to a command vehicle. A few more hours of... okay. A few more hours of jolting terrain brought us to the containment zone's edge. The forest had been raised. Bulldozers sat idle among toppled trunks and torn soil. We rolled through smoke and dust, only to emerge into a field bursting with life. Wildflowers in bloom, sunlight glinting off quiet streams. What a view! Shame it might not last. This mission fails. I muttered to myself, eyes drifting towards the far horizon. I hate this guy. I could feel it, the tree, looming beyond the ridgelines and clouds, watching. I wonder what it'll take to bring it down. Probably not much. Trees aren't very agile. It gently held mine. It was life.
Whatever the cost, we'll pay it until every last tree in Titan is gone. Until the
cute
world
clear
is
nature.
safe again.
Nature must be brought under heel. Yeah, that day'll come.
I'd like to see who dares
Take
disturb
that,
my
nature!
timeline with the adjutant. Commencing operation. Objective: eliminate the tree.
Okay, so
in
there's a
Kojo.
run. I am bad at aiming.
Changed innocent people transformed by Titagen contamination.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Extras on set.
Too slow.
Support skill? Press C to deploy
Leave it
the
to me.
next
I'll
operative.
handle the rear. Go on ahead, darling.
Oh, there is a run. The tree's just sitting there, menacingly. Shoot the explosive
Enemy
barrels to
forces.
knock enemies down. Oh, okay.
Tree. It's pumping out Titagen non-stop.
Left control
don't
to
destroy
jump?
it-
That's weird.
This place will turn into another containment zone.
I thought it was a containment zone.
Fully loaded. Target down.
Oh, they're already dead. Oma wa moshinderu.
Ready. Enemy forces. Let's put an end to this.
Oh, what is this?
Target down.
Let's go!
Hydrogen levels are spiking.
It's still
Faster than
going.
they should. That's
Okay, it's done.
just as I thought. I'll deal with it.
Long enough? You think you're a match for me? Please.
Yep, nothing here. What is this? Oh. Okay. Just shoot him right in the face. What is Alt 2?
I'll deal with this.
Oh,
Target down. Remember how they moved. There'll be more of them.
snow had begun to fall and comms were glitching. Both effects of Titagen Why is it called Titagen? Contamination. It was always like this near a tree. So distant. Oh my god. Now still distant, it stood cloaked in white, gleaming like some snowy dream. Like a vision from Shrojo's old tales, a paradise, or the final stop on the road to a shining emerald utopia. It jumped down from the What cockpit? What? The ground was soft underfoot, blanketed in fresh green grass.
Darling, look.
I am looking. Wait, where am I supposed to be looking? Then he held out her hand, snowflakes drifting onto her skin, melting into clear droplets. Isn't that like tit radiation or something? This was real snow, not the fake kind born of Titagen contamination. I guess it was real snow. I knelt beside the brook and dipped my hands into the water. It was cold, sharp enough to sting. Temperatures dropping abnormally fast. Life is ebbing. Life was ebbing. In no time, grass would wither. The earth would freeze solid, and the creek might ice over. Our transport were already struggling. Once the temperature dropped below zero, or the snow piled past our knees, or higher, they wouldn't get as much further. I looked up again, eyes drawn to the tree in the distance. A massive dark cloud loomed over its crown, spilling outwards, drifting towards us. Didn't we kill the thing from this earth? Ah! For a moment I felt it. The tree was watching me, resenting me, fearing me, and resisting me. Bruh. Benny stepped up beside me, eyes locked on the dark clouds rolling in, her brow furrowed. Then with her usual fire, she grabbed my hand.
Darling, look! That trail of clouds, doesn't it look like the path we're meant to take? Oh, your hand's freezing.
Is it a path? She raised the dirt trig and breathed warm into my fingers. I gave her hair a gentle ruffle, then called the others in. We'll split up!
Huh?
Temperature is dropping fast. With all this gear, we'll be facing cold-related breakdowns before long. Especially the combat vehicle and fire support module. They won't last much longer in this weather.
Energy's a problem, too. Any colder, and all this equipment turns into dead weight.
Exactly. Once the snow gets deep, we'll need to set up temporary camp. One of us will have to stay to hold position. I'll take most of the fuel, leaving just enough for the fire support module to drop in when needed. Fire support modules, they could offer remote heavy ordnance support or be airdropped on site, giving light units the firepower to break through
But
swarms.
if we run into a large enemy force, it'll be a tough fight.
We'll avoid direct contact. Once we lose the heavy gear, we'll move faster, be harder to track.
That could work. But we'll be down one when we reach the tree.
Literally, I don't understand. We vote. The one staying behind will regroup before it comes to dark. So who's holding position?
Me.
Yep, okay.
As much as I want to fight by your side, let me handle this risky job.
Life step forward too.
Wherever you need me, I'll be there.
No, pick me.
After Casey jumped in, all three looked at me. To me, waiting. As I hesitated, Acacia's eyes darted between them.
Life's your best shot for clean execution. With her watching your six, nothing slips through the cracks. And Fenny's instincts are razor sharp. She's got the team's blind spots covered. As for me, I used to be Special Forces, remember? And I know my way around
I
machines.
don't.
More or less.
What do you two think?
If she's that set on it, well, on the bright side, I get to stick with you.
Me? I trust your judgment.
Then it's settled. I'm staying.
Why do you look so happy about that? Alright, if you're sure. But listen up. Don't stay past half a day. Once you confirmed we won't need fire support, move to the rendezvous. We'll leave trail markers once we set up camp. We'll leave a fire flare. We'll fire a flare. If you don't catch up, we'll come find you.
Look at you. Planning ahead and everything.
Then it's settled. Now, everyone, get back to the transport. We push as far as we can before the snow buries us. Wait. What? As I neared the vehicle, a twitch pulled at my eyebrow. Felt the familiar presence, and power again, pulsing closer. Life sensed it too. She locked eyes with me. Spread out! Sweep the area! Then he picked up on our look and bolted up the nearest hill without missing a beat.
It's the changed.
How many? Where
All
from?
sides. They're everywhere.
Gunfire ripped through the calm plains. Rounds tore into the change. There's something about calling them the changed. killing what was already dead. I hate that phrase. Explosives burst through the horde, tearing limbs to smoke and dust.
Darling, this isn't working. We can't get bogged down.
I know, just give me a second. They frowned. Something was pulling them in, luring them straight towards us. Was it the tree? Was it the cold it's doing too? And if so, why strike now, instead of waiting for the cold to deepen and give them the upper hand? The change keeps coming. They rose from beneath the dirt, crawled their way from the hills. That force, that titan presence, hadn't faded. The snow thickened, the sky dimmed under a swirling veil of clouds. Something's off.
What is it?
There's a titan hiding here, Life. That was all it took. Life rid me instantly. You told her. Green blue aura flared from her. Light rippled out in concentric rings as if time itself was slowing under its pulse. I mean, you... Okay, never mind. In that moment, nothing could hide from her eyes.
Come out.
Bolts of lighting surged from her, crashing down like waterfalls, snaking through every crack in the earth. A heartbeat later, the ground began to tremble. It's beneath us!
I've got this.
Yeah! Penny raised her right hand, gold light gathering in her palm. Looked as if a newborn star was blazing over the ridge. Clouds split, snow burned away in the glow. So we could have just gotten rid of the snow. The light flared thin, like a sun crashing into the sea of... Oh my god. Into the sea of molten metal spilling from the heavens. It slammed into the earth. A blighting impact that hurled rock and soil skyward, but even that couldn't dim its brilliance. The hill cracked wide open. Fetty had carved a crater 7 dozen meters deep. Half a Titan's form smoldered in the rubble. Dark red scorch. It writhed, trying to climb. Its limbs half severed. Yeah, this would be really great with visuals. Fenny's other hand lit up, charging for a follow-up strike. Oh, this is like fanfic. That won't be necessary. Flicker a great flash by the Titan, which then crumbled to pieces. Then the dust cleared. Keisha was standing behind it. I turned. The chainsaw reverted to the usual state. Dull slack, drifting without aim. Above, the clouds Fenny had burned away were rolling back in, dense and looming. I stared at the distant tree until a pale white mist drifted over it, veiling it from sight. Let's move. Snow's picking up again. The sky had darkened so much you couldn't tell where the clouds ended and night began. We made camp, set up the lookout and settled in. Then he took first watch. Lapper would handle second, and Kasha, needing to deploy solo later, turned in early. Sat on the edge of the bed, poring over the map. Kisha lay next to me. Life sat across from me. Judging by the snowfall, we've got at least 4 days ahead of us. Life didn't respond. She just gazed out the window, watching the snow come down. It's only going to get tougher. Supplies, gear, the snow.
And the changed. The Titans.
Yeah. Still, I can't shake this feeling that the tree's afraid of me. It knows what I'll try to do. It knows I'm hunting it. You're hunting a stationary object. Not really a hunt. Open my hand and stare down at my palm. I'm just too powerful. The power, oh my god. Alright, Carrie. No one else has the power to wipe out a tree. A lot of people have the power to wipe out a tree with just their hands. I can absorb and convert titagen. Damn it. Them their natural prey. Oh my god, bruh. Tide lurking underfoot, shades crawling over every ridge, and those clouds that never break. All by design. Obstacles the tree's throwing at us.
Could we maybe cheese the level?
Cheese the level? What do you mean? Gamer slang, bypassing a tough stage by exploiting the system. You still awake?
Pulled too many all-nighters. Can't sleep this early.
Bruh, I know that. She crawled over and leaned on the
With this
table.
snow, we're just gonna keep getting slowed down. And if your gut's right, if the tree really is trying to stop us,
It's a tree!
then it's basically a tower defense stage. The longer we take, the more corn shooters and pumpkin guards on the way.
Is that a Plants vs. Zombies reference? Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. We switch routes. I traced an arc across the map. From here, we'll follow the river.
What about supplies?
Anything that slows us down, we ditch it.
We're going on foot?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. You know I won't object.
Okay. We can manage one last supply airdrop before comms go dark. We move fast, we should be able to make it in 2 days.
We won't have any option to turn back.
Doesn't matter, we never had one. Since our last op in what was it, Troju? The tree has been acting like we jolted it away. Left unchecked, it'll turn the whole region into a wasteland.
Alright, call's made. Time to sleep. Life's on second watch, so she'll need the rest.
Right. I left the lamp on and slipped under the blanket beside her. It was freezing outside, well below zero, but I felt warm. The warmth was life, curled against me from behind. I reached back and took her hand and mocked. Oh my god. I hate normies. Sleep crept in. The wind howling beyond the tent walls. I didn't know how long I was out before something colder slipped in beside me. It was Fanny, half asleep. I instinctively pulled her close, wrapped her in my warmth. I stroked her hair until her breath slowed and settled. I hate this guy. Snow kept falling, I drifted off again. Dawn had just begun to break. Keisha and Fanny lay curled in my arms, both stirring in their sleep. I slipped free from between them. Life was still outside on watch. I threw my coat on and stepped out into the cold. She turned. Our eyes met. Go get some sleep. I'll take it from here. She shook her head, stepped forward, and rested her forehead against my shoulder.
Throwing flashbang.
After a few seconds, she straightened. Ah! Matrix! Can't you see how busy reading fan fiction here? Stay welcome in. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. There's no revelation, you all love me. After a few seconds, she straightened and gave a little shake, like she was shaking off the fatigue.
I'm good.
Like, I kept her cold cheeks and leaned in, nuzzling against her. Ah, breath. The chill chased off the last of my drowsiness. Get some shut-eye. We move out in half an hour. Bro, half an hour of sleep? Can you even fall asleep in half an hour? Giovanna's glanced towards the snowy horizon, towards the tree veiled in blizzard.
Adjutant, don't let me out of your sight. No snow here.
Why is...
Figures.
I thought...
Let's
Okay.
move.
Plug it down.
Got him? Alright. Wait, why does it want me to go this way specifically? So headshots really don't do anything in this game. Oh! Get out of here.
Took you long enough. Objective complete. Big surprise.
Oh, maybe they do. Hold on.
Already reloading. There's a river ahead. Is that a rat?
And the changed in the vicinity.
Dance.
I'll take
That
that.
up. Okay, so maybe headshots do make a difference. 3,000. Yeah, okay, yeah, they do make a difference. But is it headshots or is it like specific zones on the enemies?
Show must go on.
8 plus 1.
Let's put an end to this.
Alt plus oh. Okay, well, I've wasted this now.
Is it just me, or is it freezing now?
The temperature started dropping after we
No.
took down the first wave.
Do you think the change might be really...
Uh-oh. Why would I think this was a good idea? And we're all dead. Oh, hello.
It's getting even colder now.
Oh, there you
It's
are.
already started snowing over there.
You're right. We need to hurry.
Fully loaded. Objective complete. Awaiting orders.
Easy. What is this? Okay. Ah! Okay, I probably don't want to be stuck in that. Okay, so that's... There's no collectibles. Got it.
My prince, I've reached the designated position.
Are they? Oh, hello.
Leave the enemies here to me. Go ahead. Focus on what you need to do.
I can't jump very... Oh. Wait, where'd the other person go? Oh, there you are.
Took you long enough.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
We have extras on set.
Nice.
The show must go.
Up. Into the... I don't think I like that.
They're closing in again.
Why is there a giant washing machine coming at me?
The contamination's spiking. They're getting stronger.
Adjutant, fire support modules deployed on schedule. My time to shine.
Oh, it's a turret? Yo, let's go. Where are you at?
Extras on top.
We got weapons! I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me? Hello? Is this coming through?
Coming in clearer now. Oxygen levels are just hit critical. This will likely be our last transmission.
Understood. How's it going on your end?
Rather smoothly. We haven't encountered any enemies since we took down the Titan. What are you talking about? We just took down a bunch of them. I've sent you our coordinates.
Those heavy here too. I'll move out once I send the air traffic. Coordinates received. Calibrating now. Payload is airborne. ETA 5 minutes.
We'll resupply on the spot. Once you get near the target location, pop a flare. We'll make camp and respond in kind.
ETA 1800 local.
Copy that. Stay sharp. Bruh. It paused for a moment, then cut the transmission. Since the last engagement, there hadn't been another sighting of the Changelord Titans. Snow came and went in waves. But those heavy clouds never lifted. There was no getting around them. In the distance, the tree seemed to be concentrating its strength. A windstorm had gathered at its perimeter. No matter which path we took, it would all be the same hell. Parachute drifted down slow. Amazing the parachute wasn't off course because of all this wind and stuff. Cargo crate intel. What do you mean intel? We resupplied on the spot and pressed on. Snow was up to our calves. Whoever took point had him break trail with their body. The other close behind. The others close behind, hand to shoulder, single file. Welcome in, Mota. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Every hour we rotated, the lead dropped to the back for a breather. Once the snow hit our lap, we had to switch even faster. Step by step, half blind, the snow had erased the terrain. Every footfall had to be planted hard, crushed down solid. Only then could we push forward. The wind kept picking up. In headwinds, we had to hunch low to keep from toppling. In tailwinds, the 100-pound gear strapped to our backs was our only anchor. Talking was pointless. Open your mouth and snow-laced wind rushed straight in. Shout in your voice died in the gale before it left your lips. The tree loomed at the end of our path. Oh my god! Getting to this tree's a pain. The U was swinging bludgeons made of snowstorm. Okay. He tweet faster, heavier, and more brutal. Blin. As I was leading, I halted to turn around. All around us, nothing but white. No sky, no ground, no horizon. Even our own tracks were vanishing. I shrugged off my pack. The wind nearly tore it away. Life and Penny immediately leaned in, pressing their ears to my lips? It was the only way to hear it through the storm. How's train going? It's been pretty good. Stop moving! We camp here!
We're not there yet.
Cassia! Finny quickly understood what I meant. She and Life both shrugged off their packs, pulled out the heating rods, snapped them, and tossed them into the snow. As soon as their warmth faded, the melt water quickly froze again, solid again. Battling winds that threatened to knock us over, we carved blocks of ice and stacked them in tight rings. Each new layer had to be sealed with slush to hold it together, or the whole thing would collapse under the next gust. They built an igloo. By dusk, we rolled out insulated mats and strung up a tarp. Turning the bunker into something halfway livable, our makeshift camp was finally in place. But it was already 1930 and still no flare from Acacia. The storm was swallowing everything.
Should we head back and get her?
One of us stays, two go. Mike, stay here and get dinner ready. If we're not back by morning, retrace the route. Benny, you're with me. We're going to get Acacia. Life gave a silent nod. Benny met my eyes, and we plunged into the blizzard. Fortunately, the wind had eased a little, not as vicious as before. Night had fallen. Benny switched on her searchlight. I kept pace a few meters away, scanning as we advanced. I'd fired a flare for 10 minutes. This was the last one. No matter how far we pushed, everything stayed the same. Just darkness, snow, and wind, on and on. Like a nightmare caught and repeat. No end, no light, no way out. Benny's head drooped. She switched off her light and stepped beside me, chest rising and falling, wordless. I knew what was on her mind. I reached out and took her hand in mine, squeezing through the glove. She inhaled deep, flicked her light back on. Hand in hand, we pressed on. This is such fan fiction. The way back felt even harsher than the way out. After what felt like an eternity, I stopped and loaded my final flare. Wait, didn't you say you already shot your final flare? Raised the barrel and shot. A red streak shot into the distance and vanished into the snowbound hills. Still no response.
What should we do now?
Benny's voice was calm, too calm for her. Beneath it simmered frustration, helplessness. If she could blast the storm away, she would have, just so Acacia could see our flare. Give it a minute. The wind kept clawing at our ears. Snow poured in. Snow poured like loose sand. Why was that sentence so hard? Snow poured like loose sand, and the dark still stripped away every sense of bearing. Up! Then a streak of red pierced the dark, arcing from beyond the red in a wavering trail.
It's a signal flare! A signal flare!
The star blinked over the ridge. It was from a headlamp, smothered by snow until it flickered like starlight. It moved slow but steady, drawing closer. The star grew brighter, its glowing sharpening into a beam. Beneath it, Acacia's frost-dusted lashes and brows. Hey, she lived! I pulled her into a hug. She wobbled a bit, patted my back, and flashed a lopsided grin. The walk back felt almost easy. Each step seemed lighter than before. The night and the blizzard hadn't changed, but something in us had. Through that world of swirling black and white, we made it back to our makeshift camp at last. We pulled back the tarp, and warm, savory aroma enveloped us instantly. My hair was damp and cold. Life helped me out of my coat and hung it by the heater to dry. I couldn't help pulling Acacia into another hug. What took you so long?
I did send a flare, but the snow was so heavy. Even I couldn't see it. let alone you. So I waited for the snow to let up. Then I just kept a steady pace and headed the way I figured you'd be, preserving my strength.
I mean, not a bad idea.
Talk while you eat.
Life had made borscht. I took the bowl of the soup and took a sip. Tangy, rich, it warmed me to the core. What is in borscht? I feel like for something like borscht, it's very specific ingredients. Would they be carrying that with them? Was that a borscht MRE?
Anyway, we've found each other and everyone's safe. That's what matters.
Yep. Yeah. Snow's picking up again. Benny stared outside, snow already knee-deep. Life stayed quiet, eyes fixed on her soup. Keisha, meanwhile, looked straight at me. We were still a day and a half from the tree. Supplies were holding, but the road ahead promised harsher conditions. Topographic map floated to mine as I turned over our options. Was there a smarter way forward?
I'm finished eating. It's stuffy in here. I'm stepping out for air.
It's you stepping outside. Then he lifted the tarp and stepped out. A gust of cold slipped in behind her. Life ladled herself another bowl, which she then finished unhurriedly.
I'm going to take a look outside too.
Now it was just me and Acacia. She sipped her soup, then gave a faint shake of her head.
Not looking good.
Huh?
What's your take?
Honestly, I think we're in decent shape. Maybe even better than that.
Oh?
The cold and the storm are tougher than the Titans. I'm betting it's one of the tree's tricks.
Well, it's not exactly a tactical failure. No one plans for the enemy running cheat codes.
How is weather cheat codes? Good thing we came prepared after those rigorous Sims runs. This blizzard's nothing.
You were totally worried about me earlier, though. I could tell.
Da-da-da. I didn't answer, just pulled her into my arms.
So, what now?
We burned the boats. What boats? She looked at me from my arms. She looked up at me from my arms wide-eyed. You've got fresh intel, no sense clinging to the old plan. We ditch everything, go light, hit the tree in a day.
In a day? Sure. If the wind feels like giving us a ride.
Losing heart?
No sweat for me. Can't say the same for those two, though.
Those two weenies? Right. I set the bowl down, got up and pulled my coat. Pulled on my cup before stepping outside. Coat. Oh, what the? Why are you guys posing out here? A few meters ahead, they stood side by side, gazing towards the tree.
Darling? What are you doing out here?
Just checking in. What were you two talking about?
I just feel so powerless. All this strength and I'm wasting it punching snow and wind.
So what do you want to do?
I want to charge that stupid tree and tear it down myself.
What? Trying to steal my job?
No, I just need to vent. You're the one who can actually bring it down.
I guess, apparently. If that's you, Life, what's on your mind?
Back in the tent, you looked distracted. Probably running battle plans in your head. I figured you needed space, so I stepped out. But now, I'm just watching you tease Fenny.
Huh? Wait, you've already got a plan, darling?
Not so much a plan, more like a gamble. I hate this guy. I'm thinking we ditch the gear and make a straight push for the tree. fast and blunt.
I'm in.
Me too.
Not even gonna ask why.
I trust your judgment. Plus, I'm so sick of this place. The sooner we're out, the better.
We can't let the enemy dictate the terms. If we reach the tree, we win. Trust me. Bam, bam, bam. I ruffled Benny's hair. She caught my hand and held it tight. I hate this so much. The snow kept falling. Against an enemy like this, I wasn't so sure myself. This was the kind of moment where willpower made all the difference. Life reached over and took my other hand. Our spirits were taut. I'm sorry, what? Your spirits were what? Pulled to the brink. One last day, that's all it would take. If we didn't make it? No, failure wasn't an option. Hand in hand, we stood in the stillness, facing the snow slowly. Then his nerves began to settle. After the last warmth of dinner faded, we headed back inside. Camp was cramped, barely enough space. This looks like a very spacious camp. Ah, damn it. Barely enough space to lie down. The cold bit deep, and the sleeping bags alone weren't cutting it. We tore them open, layered them with our clothes, and just barely covered everyone. Bro. Playfully on my right, her warmth steady and soothing. I tucked the covers around her, and she brushed a soft kiss across my cheek. I hate this so much. Danny was on my left, her fingers laced in mine, palm radiating heat. Keisha nestled between my left arm and side, half curled against me. Her body was cold. Maybe the journey back had been harder than she let on. With quiet resolve, we drifted off, undisturbed, at peace. My door keeps... Oh, God, this is why I have a cloth on my door to keep it from doing this. Outside, the storm still raged on. Next morning, the camp's entrance was buried. Outside, the snow reached our waists, still falling hard. After a quick breakfast, we geared up. Penny reached out and knocked down the walls of our shelter. Even through the blizzard's veil, we could still make out the towering outline of the tree. We exchanged a glance, then pushed into the snowstorm. Alright. Oh, that's kind of cool. Tanaga.
What's that? Is the tree feeding power to the Titan?
Where's your weak spot? Ah!
The Titan's grinding us down. Hold it back. Ready?
Darling, leave it to me. I'll carve the way through.
I've got your 6. Don't worry.
There it is.
Go on, give me the applause I deserve.
Alright, let's see what you can do. Oh, you can break my computer, that's what you can do.
Already reloading.
Oh, okay. I don't like this.
Leave it to me.
Do I just not get to play as Acacia?
put an
You-
end to this.
I'm not really doing much damage to this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Want help?
Oh, well, did we win?
Your flight's with me. You're not getting near him.
Darling, we've got this.
Take it out and we win.
This thing is actually kind of cool looking. Oh yeah! Do I just not get to use Acacia in combat? What is happening here? Why do I have superpowers? Damn, fancy. Though so many times we face a crisis like this, surely countless more trials await us in the future. But we must press forward no matter what happens. We keep moving forward. We will prevail. We will save the world and protect it. I think that's... Oh my god, bro. There was on my side. I hate this so much. Snow has stopped. It was over. Titan's form crumbled and swept away on the dying wind. Curls whooped at... Oh, whooped. Okay. As they threw themselves at me. Overhead, the tree's crown had once loomed. Not a cloud remained. Only scattered stars, faint and visible, but even in daylight. Comms were coming back online. An aircraft was en route from the border, and my terminal lit up with messages from the girls who'd been worried sick. What do you mean, the girls had been worried sick? Aren't they all in a mission? Tension in my mind finally lifted. I let myself fall back. Life caught me.
Darling,
Is this still
you
like
okay?
the tutorial mission? I'm fine. Just tired. Let's lie down for a bit. The plane's still a ways out.
you scared me half to death.
She exhaled, relieved, and lay down beside me. Life sat close, letting my head rest in her lap. Keisha curled up too, closing her eyes with her cheek on my stomach. Clouds began to gather again, like a wound slowly stitching shut. My mind was blank, but I felt completely at peace. We boarded the plane. Through the porthole, I looked at the land below. Snow was already melting, uncovering patches of yellow-green earth. Some mountaintops still held their white caps, with slushy runoff slipping out down the slopes.
Look!
I followed her gaze, and saw the remains of our first camp. Luca had collapsed under the snow. Most of the drifts had melted, but the tent was gone, surely blown away. Far off, a gray outline of the containment zone came into view. The plane didn't slow. It flew straight on towards home. Home? With an L? What do you mean home? Here I back at the base. I took a hot shower and changed. The dorm's climate control wrapped the room in soft warmth. The bed was plush. For the first time in days, I could finally let go. Would you sleep by a window like that? That is a massive window. I don't know how I'd feel sleeping I mean, I guess this is like very far in the. Was that a medical? That looks like a heart rate monitor. Exhaustion crept in. Flowers sat on the windowsill, soaking in the sun. I didn't bother with the curtains. Just, what curtains? I don't see curtains. Threw an arm over my eyes and drifted off. At some point during the hazy sleep, my breath caught. Something warm had curled into my arms. Then came another presence, breathing steady in my back. I wonder what it could be. When I stirred again, the room was dim. A faint slice of light peeked through the curtains. What? I thought you didn't mess with the curtains. Penny lay curled against me, her head in my arm, on my arms, half her body draped across mine. No wonder I had been short of breath. I checked the time. I'd slept longer than I thought. Lowering my head, I brushed my forehead. I brushed my forehead gently against hers. Okay. Our breaths mingled. Slowly, she stirred awake. Your breath smells like ass. How'd you end up in my bed?
I came looking for
I
you
wonder.
and saw you were asleep with the curtains still open. So I closed them for you, and got cozy myself.
Does she have a different hairstyle here than she did in the mission? I swear she looks different, and it's not just the clothes. She let out a jazzy hum and slung a leg over me. Bro. You always do this, treating me like a body pillow.
You don't like it?
I do. We should probably get up and grab dinner. I rolled over. Nope, cover. Okay. Someone was behind me. I rolled right on top of her. Benny and I both jolted.
Acacia, again? When did you sneak in?
You okay? Didn't squish you, did I?
I'm fine. I think.
Is it? Is she supposed to be exactly as tall as Benny? Benny propped herself up, shooting a glare at Acacia, who just ducked her head and played dead. Sudden knock came from the door. It creaked open a sliver and Life's voice drifted in.
Dinner's ready. You three, come eat if you're up.
Three of us exchanged glances, a quiet awkwardness in the air. We got dressed and made our way to the canteen. There's a lot of coffee makers in this shop. Whether by luck or design, every operative was back at the base tonight. A little celebration, a little reunion, no cake or champagne, just plenty of heartfelt welcome homes. As dinner wound down, I noticed Intelligence Officer Caroline approaching from the corner of my eye. Something up?
The boss wants to see you.
Oh, she's cute. Got it. I'll head over now. I stood only for her to catch my hand. Is there something else?
Welcome home.
Aw. I smiled, stepped forward. Or she stepped forward, cheeks flushed, and pulled me into a hug. Bruh. I don't think that's tea. That symbol, that's a symbol. I don't know what it is, though. I sat across from her as she frowned over the mission
I
report.
underestimated it. The tree in Shwojo was stronger than we expected.
They do
more
say it with the
anomalous.
R. Shrojo.
In hindsight, this operation was a bigger gamble than it should have been.
No one can see the future. We had laid solid groundwork for the operation. What happened was out of your hands. Out of her hands. La, 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 la.
Regardless, you did well. Thank you for your hard work. They're all expecting you. Go have some rest tonight. Don't keep them too long.
There's one more thing.
I'm listening.
When I touched the tree, I saw fragments of the past. 0, pi? Is that the symbol for pi? The 5th Research Institute. Etta, Hella, Emir. Even shards of memories that felt missing, forgotten.
Memories of what?
Your mama. T's eyes narrowed slightly. She sat up straighter, though her voice stayed casual. Mistletoe Station? Mistletoe Station? And you.
Me?
Yes. I can't recall the images, only the feelings they left behind. I just knew those were things meant to be forgotten, and people I had to remember.
I see.
This is such a fucking edgy statement. You know something, don't you? Won't you tell me?
I made you a promise, Adjutant. A promise not to tell you.
No, what?
Just keep moving forward.
Also an edgy plot.
What you saw? It's the past. And the future.
Also edgy.
Your future. Heimdall's future and... this world's.
It's a lot of chemicals. Is that a marker? Is that a Dead Space marker?
By 2057, humanity had overcome the crisis of the Juvosis pandemic.
What is
Midgard,
the
the
Juvosis
world's
pandemic?
largest city, once gleamed with a light
Why is it
that
always
seemed
Midgard?
everlasting. No one could have foreseen a single event bringing it to the brink of annihilation. But today, 4 towering containment walls divide the city into 5 sectors. The innermost is known as Containment Zone Alpha. And this is all because of the descent. On October 4th, 2057, colossal beings known as Titans materialized at the heart of the city. Even overwhelming armed force could not halt the devastation they unleashed.
Just one edgy boy.
Then came the World Tree. An immense crystalline structure taking root at the city's center and radiating Titagen outward. Despite every effort, the contamination could not be stopped. With no other recourse, Yggdrasil ordered the construction of containment walls to shield the rest of the city from both Titagen and the Titans.
Yeah.
Of course, we knew the cause of the descent. It was triggered by an AI created by Yggdrasil, Edda.
Cute.
Operating from Mistletoe Station in Earth's orbit, Edda had become a threat that had to be stopped. Yggdrasil dispatched a team, led by you, head of the security department, to the station. But once inside, your team went silent. All contact was lost. 3 years passed. Then, a lone escape pod returned, carrying you. And with you, humanity's last hope.
Huh?
You told me you would carry on your mission. That you would lead Heimdall Force against the Titans. That you would become the Adjutant. Through courage, wisdom, and solidarity, Heimdall has endured. Under your command, the squad has faced countless trials, growing strong enough to challenge
I am
even
amazing.
you. During the crisis in Shuojo, you have uncovered truth after hidden truth.
They're pronouncing
And now,
this thing
fate
with
has
reckless
brought you to a
abandon.
mysterious ancient manor. What happens next, you will witness for yourself.
Damn. I know the genre. I'm new. This mode gives detailed guidance and tutorials suitable for players experiencing this game genre for the first time. This mode gives you. I think let's go with this one. I think I feel like I've maybe played similar games. Or maybe I don't need the huge tutorials. Silver buck, common currency, okay. I'll figure it out eventually anyways. Why is this? This is like an actual, like, calendar app. Marion? Oh, we got stuff. Why?
Reasons to fight?
Keep,
One's all I
wait.
need.
Oh, here we go. Nope. There we go.
Wow.
You can assign
Hey.
new operatives or reassign current ones right here. Is this? Crap, I forgot her name. Huh. Life. There we go. Fritia? Alright, do you want to engage in the gacha? Is purple good?
I'm Acacia.
Yeah, nah, the first roll is
Just
always
Acacia.
purple. They always give you, like, rares for your first rolls. They want to get you hooked. What do you want me to get here?
Strategic investment. Well done.
You could change Oriented Echo Operative at 80 time. What is this? I have 0 of these, so I can't do any more of these. Okay. Yeah, this is very much like Nikkei. Shrojo? Ah, right, I do like the art. 3 days had passed since the end of Operation Reclaim Boo Boo's consciousness? What? Company still wasn't at peace yet. Multitude of intensive research projects had moved forward, working to reveal the secrets of baiting and that Boo Boo had risked her life for. You was Boo Boo? Inside the medical bay at Yggdrasil headquarters. Yao stirred as though waking from a dream. Fatigue etched into her features. Who's Yao? More poignantly striking, however, were the tear streaks silently tracing her cheeks. Realizing her face was wet, Yao paused, dazed for a moment, before quickly wiping away the tears. Only then did the figure beside her break the silence.
How are you holding up?
Benny fiddled awkwardly with her blonde pigtails as she I still don't understand why they're called pigtails. Her gaze frequently flicked towards Yao's side, where the adjutant lay in silent slumber inside the adjacent treatment pod.
I'm fine.
Ooh, she's cute. Pull yourself in the remnants of that emotional immersion. Yao shook her head and managed a faint smile.
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's sneaking in a nap during work hours.
Bro,
Come on. We both know this is nothing like napping. I've been there too. It's no picnic.
Benny trailed off mid-sentence. Ah, damn it. Yao's calm yet resolute expression brought back memories of her own time in the spindle system with the adjutant. Understanding what Yao might be feeling, Benny switched topics.
Anyway,
What, did I die? Before Benny could ask about adjutant's condition, Yao preemptively addressed her unspoken
He's
concern.
doing fine. A bit too spirited, actually.
I'm sorry, I can't control it. It does whatever it wants. Then he let out a small sigh of relief, though a trace of worry lingered in its wake.
Spirited, huh?
That's not necessarily
It's one
a
thing
good
you can call
sign.
it.
He's been in there too long. We've been taking shifts with the spindle system, but he's barely rested these past few days.
Yeah. As Life spoke, she couldn't help reaching out to gently caress the face of the man sleeping in the pod. She'd been by his side for quite a while, keeping around the clock vigil.
Don't worry. Yeah. The adjutant's physical and mental metrics have been under constant monitoring.
Are those
Everything's
jackal
within
ears?
normal ranges.
She's cute. The opposite side of the pod, Moxer finally woke up from her tablet. Her expression turned serious as she shifted her focus to Yao.
Yeah. Your cognitive alignment with the adjutant is complete. Yeah.
Wait. Are they the same person?
Per Director Tao's instructions.
Oh, that's Tao.
I
Okay.
know what to do.
Oh no, so this is a different person. Yao replied she climbed out of her treatment pod, though she wobbled slightly when she stood up.
Are you sure you're okay?
Then he stirred, intending to steady Yao. But Yao waved her off. Bracing herself, she made her way to the adjutant's pod.
I'm fine. Really.
Yao's gaze softened as she... Oh my... It feels like I'm reading fan fiction on stream. Badly. Yao's gaze softened as she looked at the adjutant, her eyes distant and wistful, lost in memories of their shared experiences in that dreamlike world.
Actually, I've never felt better.
Under the watchful eyes of the others, Yao leaned in and pressed a gentle kiss to the adjutant's cheek. Bro, why?
You promised you'd find me. I'll hold you to that.
She murmured softly by his ear before turning to leave the medical bay. It wasn't until the automatic door slid shut that the room's remaining occupants seemed to come back to their senses. Benny blinked, still dazed.
What did she just say to the adjutant?
With this somber face, Moxier walked over to where... Yao had stood. Without warning, she leaned down and mirrored Yao's action, planting a kiss on the man's other cheek. Benny's eyes widened further.
Mouser, what are you?
I'm recreating it. Yeah. Recreating Yao's actions might help me figure out what she said.
Nick, I don't think that's gonna work.
And? Did it help?
Absolutely not.
Not really. Yeah.
What?
Why does she keep saying yeah?
Not all experiments yield results. Yeah. That's just how it is. Fenny should learn to accept that. Yeah.
You're just making excuses for sneaking a kiss, aren't you?
Maybe.
Human logic is so difficult to grasp. Yeah.
Oh, cut it out!
Is
No,
she a
you're
human?
Just being dumb.
Mouser? Is it Mouser? I let her gaze linger on the adjutant's face for a brief moment. Then, covering her ears, she turned away with a blank expression, blatantly ignoring Fenny's protest.
Yao's alignment is complete. My work here is done. Professor Frisia's secret weapon is in its final development stages, and my assistance is required.
Secret weapon? With that, Mouser exited the room, the tips of her pointy ears twitching triumphantly as she showed off. Her steps jaunty like a cat that had just snagged a treat. Put them in red card. We're reading really sus fanfic tonight. As the door clicked shut behind Mouser, Benny turned her gaze to life, a hint of irritation flashing in her eyes.
Wednesday? Why didn't you say something?
You already said everything
Wait, it's Wednesday?
that needed to be said.
Life lowered her gaze and took the adjutant's hand, pressing it softly against her own cheek. Why? Under Fenny's incomprehensible gaze, life lightly nuzzled her face against the adjutant's palm as if seeking warmth from it.
Yao
Why?
and the adjutant.
This is so sus.
They must have gone through a lot together in that world.
What's this? Starting to feel jealous.
Fenny scoffed lightly, crossing her arms. Feigning indifference, she casually tossed out a pointed question.
Speaking of which, what happened when you were in there with him?
That's a secret.
Bruh.
Big deal. The adjutant and I have plenty of secrets of our own.
Do we?
And Wednesday, haven't you hogged him long enough?
Wait, who's Wednesday? Before Lack could respond, Fenny unceremoniously pushed her aside. She grabbed the adjutant's hand and mimicked Life's earlier gesture, pressing his palm against her cheek.
Darling, once all this is over, you owe me some serious quality time.
Nyong. Life stepped back. Rather than protest, her attention shifted towards the door as it slid open again. A graceful figure dressed in pale blue leaned casually against the doorframe, her tired gaze sweeping across the room.
Katya.
How's the adjutant
Katya? Oh. Hello.
With me here, better than ever.
How are things on your end?
doing? More smoothly than expected. Training's complete, and she's fully adjusted to the new exosuit.
Who?
All metrics are perfect.
36 hours of training?
Damn, bruh.
Technically, 32. Director Tao made her take a 4-hour break.
As Katya spoke, the sound of approaching footsteps echoed from the corridor. With a yawn... with a yawn, Katya stepped aside to make way for a silver-haired girl with pristine armor, clutching a communicator.
Katya, thank you
Cute?
for everything these past few days.
No need to thank me. Just take care of my adjutant, and we're even.
Katya flashed a quick smile, her gaze intently locking onto the man in the treatment pod. Without hesitation, she strode towards him. Did I die?
After all that hard work I've done for you, a little reward isn't too much to ask, is it?
The words are soft, almost a whisper. Then, without warning, she leaned down and captured the adjutant's lips in a passionate, lingering kiss. I'm unconscious. This doesn't seem right. Only half a minute later? A solid 30 seconds? Only half a minute later did Katya finally pull back, satisfaction gleaming in her eyes. I'm unconscious. Fanning her flushed cheeks with one hand, Katya's eyes... Bloody hell. Katya's eyes gazed swift over Fenny's wide-eyed shock. Life's subtle frown and... Chenjing's? Blushing face and clenched fist. With a casual wave, she turned and strode toward the door. Oh, okay.
I'm off. Don't bother walking me out. I need some rest. There's plenty more to do later.
Who said anything about walking you out? That woman. The nerve of her doing that right in front of me?
We can make up for it with something better later.
Huh? I'm sorry, what?
Better? Wait a second, Wednesday. Don't tell me you and the adjutant have already done what I did with him.
What are you calling her Wednesday?
Shenxing, could you take over from here?
Hey! Are you trying to change the subject? Whatever. I'm not wasting my breath on you. Chinjing, please take care of him.
They keep pronouncing this name differently every single time. As the blush faded from Chenjing's cheeks, she nodded firmly, though her gaze remained fixed on the adjutant's.
I'll give it my all.
but not because he is.
Adjutant.
Yes. Muttering his name, Chen Jing took a deep breath and settled into another treatment pod. Silence hung in the room for half a minute after Chen Jing linked with the spindle system. Then Fanny's voice broke through.
Wednesday, do you really not have anything to say about that plan?
Why does she keep calling her Wednesday? Thinking of the adjutant's decision a few days ago, Fanny clenched her fist. After Boo Boo woke up, Frisia discovering new clues from the data Boo Boo brought back, and she used them to reconstruct a strange manner in the spindle system. However, when investigators sent by Tao arrived at the site where... Goddamn. The site where Boo Boo's survival pod was recovered. No trace of the matter was found. The evidence suggested that it might have been concealed using feng shui arts. Really? They moved the couch into the right position and it hid the manor? It was then that the adjutant proposed a bold plan. He'd pinpoint the manor's real-world coordinates to a high-risk move in the spindle system, where Chen Jing playing a crucial role in its execution.
It's a decision he made with great care.
I know.
You're upset,
Bruh.
frustrated, and worried because you're not the one by his side for this. I feel the same. But Chen Xing is putting her whole heart into this, just as we would have.
Right.
Then recall the look in Chen Jing's eyes after a moment of contemplation. After a moment of contemplation, she sighed deeply, pulling a tube of lipstick, a gift of courage from her pocket, and tightening her grip around it.
Fine. I'll wait. When the operation begins, I'll get my chance to shine too.
With these words, Fanny couldn't help but lean down to bury her face against the adjutant's chest, nuzzling him gently. Bruh, they're using the word nuzzling in the descriptions way too much.
Darling, when you wake up, I swear, I'm going to give you a good bite. But where would it hurt the least?
The least? Life over here, and Fanny's soft murmur responded matter-of-factly.
When he's with me, he seems to like it when I bite his...
What?
Who asked you? And for the record, I don't need your advice. I'll figure it out myself.
Bruh. My consciousness felt adrift in an endless void. I couldn't tell how long it had been before a sudden sense of warmth coupled with a comforting fragrance enveloped me. How long is this? Did something soft, faintly moist, pressed gently against my forehead. Moment later, my lips experienced a fleeting, delicate warmth, like a butterfly alighting on a flower. Like a butterfly alighting on a flower? What? Felt something similar earlier, back when my awareness floated in the void, but now these sensations grew much clearer, far more vivid. Why does he look like that? Someone connecting? Fighting to regain control of my consciousness, I struggled to open my eyes. Those gentle touches vanished abruptly, as if retreating in haste. Oh, hello. Damn. When I finally managed to pry my eyes open, I found myself facing a bright, serene spring day. The warm sunlight bathed an elegant, antique courtyard in gold. Just inches from me was the comely face of a silver-haired girl. She was a vision of purity, flawless and graceful. As flawless and graceful as snow and jade. The sunlight kissed her fair cheeks, lending her an ethereal glow. A faint blush colored her face, like tender buds breaking through winter's... Genzi. Genzi! And expected her to adapt to the exosuit so quickly, much less initiate the connection herself.
Adjutant, you're awake.
You've been connected for a while, haven't you? How long was I out?
Roughly 10 minutes.
10 minutes? So I've been lying on your lap the whole time?
I couldn't just leave you on the ground. Unless you'd prefer a different kind of pillow.
What are you suggesting? Her voice faltered, and a mist of shyness veiled her eyes, deepening the blush on her cheeks to a richer hue. She seemed momentarily flustered. A few days ago, the company library had been stocked with some rather curious books. By pure chance, Tenzing had come across a few. With her eidetic? Oh, eidetic memory, okay. I think eidetic memory is photographic memory. She must have absorbed some unconventional knowledge. Different kind of pillow? I couldn't help but shift my gaze to something even more soft and pillowy right before my face. And to admit, I hadn't been expecting this.
I didn't say anything like that.
You must have misheard.
Me, Adjutant.
Her cheeks flushed a deeper crimson. I barely stifled a chuckle. Is that so? Alright then, but I have another question. While I was asleep, I felt something soft and warm on my face. Any idea what that was? I'm being so annoying about this guy. My gaze locked on hers, and her blush intensified even further.
Well,
She fumbled for words, her eyes darting nervously. Seeing her like this, I decided to let her off the hook. But just as I was about to shift the topic, Chanjing lifted her head, her gaze meeting mine with surprising seriousness.
What you felt just now, that was me. I touched you.
You admit it! As she spoke, she reached out, her silky hands tenderly cupping my face. The next moment, she leaned in closer, her slender arms wrapping around me in a delicate, fragrant embrace.
Adjutant, I want to stay by your side until the very end.
Why? There's still no information given onto why anybody cares about this anime protagonist. Her silken hair brushing against my cheek as she spoke, her melodious voice reaching into my soul like a gentle breeze carrying a faint floral scent. I felt the earnestness of her desire to draw near and understood where this sense of urgency came from. But I had to say, everything you just said, that's supposed to be my line. Sometime later, once I gathered my strength, I rose from her lap and began explaining the peculiarities of this world.
So this is the last place Boo Boo explored. The
Who
layout
is
feels
Boo Boo?
oddly familiar. Could it have belonged to the G family?
I have no idea who any of these people they're talking about are. Possibly, but anybody from the G Sally who might have known about this place, they're long gone. Technically, Boo Boo never set foot here. She only happened to gather its digital data by chance. When the company searched the area where Boo Boo was recovered, they couldn't find any trace of this manor.
So that's why we're doing this? To uncover clues that might reveal its location in the real world?
Something like that. Once you reach a certain point, I'll fill you in on what we're here for.
All right.
The girl nodded obediently. I turned my gaze to our surroundings. Just says anything unusual about this place.
Unusual. Now that you mention it, I do feel a sense of familiarity, perhaps.
Why?
No, that's not it. It's more like a connection. Almost as if I can control it somehow.
What? Her expression turned uncertain. Slowly, she stretched out her hand as if reaching for something invisible drifting in the air. You're not imagining all this. Although most of this world is built from that bizarre data we retrieved, it's ultimately shaped by your consciousness, your thoughts, your mind. It can directly influence this place. As I explained, the memory from my earlier explorations with Etchel flashed through my mind. In one instance, we had barely stepped into a similar courtyard before an army of vegetable soldiers and armed math problems ambushed us. What? It was quite a chaotic battle. Halfway there, she let out an annoyed roar, and then a squad of marching hamburger patties charged in to back us up. What the hell? Thinking of that hilariously absurd yet unforgettable memory, I returned my focus to Chenjing. In this world, you can do things that are considered impossible elsewhere.
Impossible things?
Here, you're not bound by science, logic, or rules. Essentially, let your imagination run wild. Before we move on, you need to learn how to harness and wield that power. Every exploration I'd done here with the other girls, except I had begun this way. I'm eager to see what kind of power your wild imagination will bring to life, and how it'll help us break through in this world. Chenjing didn't hesitate for long. Her eyes moved slow. Slowly across the courtyard, and then something seemed to click. Right in front of her stood the first barrier she'd need to overcome using her power.
Adjutant, you've always been curious about Shuozhou's feng shui arts, haven't you?
Shuozhou's? Nikali, this one says Shuozhou? Playful smile lit her face as her bright, clear eyes met mine, tugging at my heartstrings. In that moment, I glimpsed a flicker of childlike innocence beneath her reserved exterior. Oh my god, this is just a romance novel. Then please show me what your feng shui skills can do. Next moment, a faint breeze picked up around us. Branches swayed. How long is this? Sunlight rippled through the air. It felt as though an unseen force stirred near her sleeves, coalescing into her outstretched hand. With a graceful motion, she pointed ahead. The path before us unfolded as though touched by magic. Falling leaves, a waterside pavilion, and a winding bridge. An exquisitely serene scene appeared, as if drawn from a pleasant dream. Standing on the ridge and Standing on the bridge amid swirling leaves, Chenjing turned her gaze my way. That's incredibly fitting for you. I gazed at her intently. Framed against the quaint courtyard, she glowed with ethereal elegance. Her expression held excitement, a touch of anticipation, and an unworldly grace. Unworldly grace. Look for all the world. Oh, okay, that was right. She looked for all the world like a celestial maiden descended from the heavens. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. It's past 12. I just wanted to get through that. I have no idea what any of this is. No. Is this, live?
It's snowing.
I don't know who this is. Okay. Oh my lord, okay. That took forever. This game is very much a, oh my god, this is actually more of a graphic novel than it is an action game. Holy crap. I didn't realize there was gonna be that much story. But that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys had fun. I need to adjust the volume here. This one, volume seems a little loud. Oh, there are more settings here. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, once again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys had fun and amazing time. Let's see, what's today? Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow we have Art Jam. I'm gonna be working on art tomorrow night and chatting with you guys. Thursday I don't stream, but you guys are getting another Splat Thursday. I've recorded that one on stream, so if you were here, you probably already know what it is, but either case, Friday, I don't know if we're doing collab this week or if we're just doing our own random stuff without the group. I'll know closer to Friday whether or not we're gonna do a collab night or not. We'll see what happens. I have some new games that we can play anyway, so I have stuff I can do if there's no collab this week. Saturday is Craftoria, Sunday is Classic Game Night, and then Monday is VR, and, you know, we're back to this again. I am kind of enjoying the fighting mechanics of this game. The story is a little much, just because I have trouble reading stuff really quickly. And so games that are very are reading intensive are very difficult for me because it takes me a while to read and understand things. I am dumb. But anyways, we might do. I mean, it's on the wheel, so we might play some more of this.
One's all I need.
Who is this person? Uh-oh. Do you want me to put in my birthday? Nope, that's not it. Yep, I put in my birthday. I don't know who this person is here. Alright. Yeah, I enjoyed playing Nikkei back when I used to play it. It was the only problem I had with it was that it always took like half an hour to load it up. There was always some kind of like update you had to get for those kind of games, so I fell off a lot of games. I used to love Dragalia Lost, but I never played it much because it always like required a 20-minute download before I could play it, and by the time that's done, I'm already like tired and moving on to like sleeping or something. And so I never really got to play much Dragalia when it was a thing that was happening. So yeah, let me see who's streaming right now. Who can we raid? I'm sad that Hold the Mine the demo for that is gone now. Da da da. Alright, English streaming right now. Following. And then we rated Hero last night, didn't we? That was the way Ming. Emma's streaming. Bro, Froggy is streaming. I wish this thing told me who I rated last. Sometimes I forget who I rated, so I would like to spread those around, but Did we rate Polio? So I'm scrolling through this trying to see who we rated last. Dun, dun, dun. I kind of want to rate Froggy. I don't know if we can though. Nope, we're too small. I feel like I've rated Froggy before. What is Ammo doing? Emma's talking to her audience. Yeah, let's go say hi to Emma. Let's go say hi to Emma. I need to figure out where it shows me who my last couple of raids were. Because I need to figure out when the last time we raided some people. That way we can go raid them again. Alright, let's go to the ending scene. Bye! Alright, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys had fun and an amazing time. Sorry I'm a little out of it right now. I feel like I might be a little eepy right now. I feel like I might be a little... Yeah, it's easy. I had a doctor's appointment today, so I had to get up early. So maybe that's why I'm feeling a little out of it. I'm a little tired still. But yes, thank you for hanging out. If you're new here, please consider hitting that follow button. Really helps me out. Lets you know whenever I go live. Go follow my socials. I post a lot of long form, short form, and VR test selfies on my Instagram. So go follow my TikTok, my YouTube, and my Instagram if you want to see more of my stuff. I have a blue sky. I need to add that to the list at some point. But I've scheduled a bunch of stuff to go up on the blue sky though, so I don't really have to pay attention to it personally for a while. You haven't joined our Discord, you should absolutely join our Discord. We talk about art, we talk about games, we share funny things you find on the internet, and just hang out and chill in between streams. So if you'd like to hang out and chill and chat with us, it's a friendly space. It's open to everybody. I look forward to seeing you there, so join us. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. In the meanwhile, stay safe, take care of yourselves. Love you guys, and good night.